Hello, my wonderful friend. Mageye here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we are Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And so we're going to talk today about the Magi. We're going to talk about how the world religions have blinded the world's eyes. And we're going to do a test to see maybe you've been blinded and don't even know it. And my friends, this happens more than you think. This message will go all around the world to all the different world religions, and everyone thinks the same thing. They got the true God. They got the true book, right? They have the truth. How do you know? My friends, if you're seeing what you're told to see, if you're told not to trust your heart, don't trust your own eyes. Listen to their priest. Listen to their books and their stories. Don't trust your heart. How do you know? My friends, if you're not in peace, you don't have God. If you don't have joy, you don't have God. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to open your eyes so you can see the way forward. I ain't saying there's not going to be hard times. But I'm going to say you're going to see your way out of them. But you never will if you give up your sight. We're going to start in the book of Matthew in the Bible. Then we're going to go to the Gothas of Zoroaster. Then we're going to go to Asha. My friends, we're going to get your sight back today. Matthew chapter 2. Now, when Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem, the Magi. Here's what I want you to see, saying, where is he that was born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star. We have seen his star in the east and come to worship him. My friends, the Magi have eyes. How do you get your sight back? Oh, I got to read this to you. Listen to this. Verse 3. When Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled. Now get this. And all of Jerusalem with him. My friends, all of Jerusalem. All the Jewish people waiting for the Messiah and the Christ to come. Were they excited? It says they were afraid. It says all of Jerusalem was afraid. Were the religious people celebrating? Were the priests celebrating? Shouldn't they be able to see it? They couldn't see it. My friends, the Magi said, we have seen his star. Zoroaster means pure starlight. Undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. They could see the truth. And they came to worship the truth. It wasn't about labels. It wasn't about religion. My friend, I promise you, to a Zoroastrian, those Jewish religions were an abomination. To say that evil could come from God, that God could send sickness and disease on people, that he would tell people to go in and kill men, women, and children, that they'd have little women, children, sex slaves, to stone your own child, my friends. It was an abomination. It was pure blasphemy, but they didn't care. They went there, hat in hand, because they saw truth there, and they come to worship truth. And you will get your eyes back when you love truth above labels, above religion, above your pride, and you'll come and bow your head and raise your hands to truth, no matter where it shows up, no matter what religion it shows up. My friends, they had eyes to see that pure starlight, Zoroaster, pure starlight. And they came to worship. The religious leaders of the Jewish people couldn't see it. My friends, they didn't know pure starlight. They had a mixed God, God that loved and hate, could heal you or sin, sickness, and disease, could create you or burn you in hell forever. The Magi had eyes to see pure light. Why can't the religious people then and now see pure light? I'm glad you asked that. Grab your book, Asha, go to Asha 10. It says, I will ask myself a question, and I'm not concerned with how I want others to perceive me or an image to project, but an honest question, looking for an honest answer. What energy am I really? If you want to screenshot that, go ahead. My friends, we're not trying to impress anyone. You see with the pastors and the priests and the evangelists, they're out for one thing, for their pride, for their money. They're not lovers of truth. They don't put truth above everything. So you have to ask yourself an honest question, not concerned with how others perceive me. My friends, that's what happens. You get that title, my friends, and you're real good at playing church, and you know how to dress nice and smell nice and say all the right things, and you look real good in public, but in your heart, you're hateful. You're angry. You wouldn't know truth if it fell in your lap. You have no love in you. And your God reflects it. Gets angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children. Worship only me. It's an image. And they weren't willing to put that down for no Christ and no Messiah. And they not only blind their own eyes, but they blind their followers' eyes. And they keep them from truth. They keep them from true healing. What energy am I really? Song 5, go to verse 2, Gathas of Zoroaster. Our power is not of swords or wealth, but of sight that sees the real. This is the real above all real, right? The capital R real is the perfect creator's perfect idea. The only thing that could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind, that's the real world. My friends, it's pure light, undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. The Magi see the real, where the world has dreamed false. Verse 3, the deceivers have built their thrones from fear and superstition. They call their chains faith, their blindness reverence. But the Magi have come to unbind the mind. The Magi have come to bring back sight to the blind. When you become a lover of truth over the lie, of good over evil, of right over wrong, no matter what religion or label it is, and you worship that truth, you have union with that truth, that highest truth, undefiled, undiluted, unmixed, you get your sight back. And then, when they try to deceive you, maybe they say, God said stone your child for being disrespectful. You say, absolutely not. Because that ain't God, that ain't good. I don't care what labels you give it. I know truth and I know good. Undefiled, undiluted, pure light. If you hear a voice, sacrifice your son to prove your obedience to me. Absolutely not. Just like when they brought the woman caught in adultery to Jesus. Said, Moses said, the Bible said, this woman's to be stoned. Jesus said no. How about James and John, right? They went in, they're sharing their message. The town rejected their message. James and John said, let's call down fire from heaven. Let's burn these people up like Elias did. It's in the Bible. Jesus said, you do not know what spirit you are of. Well, what spirit was Elias of? This is why Jesus came to the Jewish people. They had lost their course because they were blind, being led by the blind. But you can get your vision back. And my friends, today, the world religions are blind. I don't care if you call yourself Christian, Muslim, Jew, whatever. They're blind. Their God is blind, gets angry, jealous, is a warring God. Kill children, kill women, kill the innocent for their God. Their mixed monster God that shouldn't even be called God because God means the highest principle of good. Are your eyes starting to open? Grab your book, Asha. Go to Asha 13. There's our formula. Good is good. Bad is bad. You know it. It's inside of you. Everyone has this in them. Good is good. Bad is bad. But my friends, I took this course in college called apologetics. It helps overcome good reason and common sense like that. And every horrendous story in their Bible, they give you an excuse for it. But I even knew then, this is wrong. My heart was screaming, this is wrong. They said, don't trust your heart. You can trust your heart over the Bible, over the scholars, over your priest. I'll trust my heart every time to know good is good, bad is bad, and to choose truth and love and goodness. Every time good is good, bad is bad. It says the original word, the perfect creator's perfect idea, the good idea, the only idea he could have of the highest principle of God, good, to create the world, is just good. The original word of the good religion, all good comes from the creator and no evil comes from him. And from this original word, you're tuning yourself back to that. This is when your eyes open. You set down all those false stories, those false ideas of what God and good is, what love is. You set down those books that they called holy. And you go to that book written inside of you. You go to that God that's already inside of you, that you've been crying out and begging to all this time, has always been right there in you. But you were looking outside of you. You were putting all your focus on their lies and their confusion and their stories that kept you blind. Couldn't see the Christ that is inside of you the whole time. The original word. This original word makes your spiritual world straight. It attunes you where you become one. You become that pure love, that pure light. You become one with the Father. If you've seen me, you've seen the loving Father. No more games. Aren't you tired of the religious games? They go every week to their church and they fall on their face on their altar and they cry and they said they had an encounter with God. But they're right back into the same mess that they always were, because you're not going to get healed in that environment that made you sick. It's impossible. You go inside to that divine spark, that fire of truth. And watch how it burns away the lie and illusion. Watch how all the fear and all those scary stories that they kept you blinded with, you'd hear truth and you'd cover up your ears. You'd pound on your chest because your heart was going against their Bibles and their Qurans and their gods. What did they do to the Christ Jesus? They crucified him. They don't want to hear the truth. But I'm guessing if you're on this channel at 16 minutes into this, you do. And here's the truth. God has been misrepresented. The original God is just good. It's his nature and it doesn't change. Doesn't matter how man is acting. He doesn't change his nature and get angry and hateful and jealous and war and kill and smite and judge. He's always just shining what he is. Love, light, peace, and calling you back home. You restore God's image. You set down those false ideas of God. You attune yourself to that. You become that. That's union. That's salvation. That's awakening, whatever you want to call it. When you realize you and God good are one. It's not about a religion or a label. It's about a lover of truth. It's about allowing yourself to be what you are. And you'll see again, and life gets real simple. Good is good, and bad is bad.
Summoning spirit, one word.